Alright, what's going on, guys? Crimson here. So today I decided to get a little bit goofy with my presentation because I'm totally not trying to be lazy in my production of my videos. So today I'll be talking about the stun gun. So if you guys don't know what the stun gun looks like, you know, this is the stun gun right here, alright? Boom, stun gun. See, this is the stun gun. And Embark is giving it the good old Nerf hammer, you know, just destroying it. Okay, so first we'll be talking about patch note 1.2.0. So this was the first update for one of the first updates for season 1, and what they did is they removed the sensitivity reduction. That meaning whenever you were stunned by the stun gun, you were not able to look around as fast as you normally can, and they got rid of that to make it more fair. And instead they added in the glitch effect. And so if you guys don't know what the glitch effect is, that pretty much removes the ability to use gadgets, specializations, and cancels all actions. So that way, if you're using a cash out box in the middle of throwing a grenade, using your specialization, you automatically get canceled on that. That was in 1.2.0. Then we move on to 1.4.0. Nothing major. All they did was increase the range from 10 meters, 12 meters. Nothing too big. And then at 1.5.0, people were still complaining, obviously. So then they reduced the stun effect from 5 seconds to 3 3/4 or 7.5 seconds. So already, if in the first season, the stun gun has already received a couple of changes. 2.0, 2.6 is the big changes, okay? So the stun gun was increased. Stun gun's range was increased from 12 meters all the way up to 16. Which is huge because now this means you can play from a lot farther distances to deny cash outs, deny specializations, etc., and be a little bit more safe than normal. And then as well, Embark decided, hey, we heard you guys complain about the stun gun and being unfair, so we're gonna give you the ability to use your gadgets and specializations while in that effect. So in the 3.75 seconds being stunned, you can still use your gadgets and specializations. Okay, so a little bit of a buff for people who were tired of getting bullied by the stun gun. And now not only that, they made it so you can now ADS while stunned. Because before, when the stun gun was first initially around, there was no ADS and only hip fire. Okay, and then before even that, when it was most likely in the beta, you had a sensitivity reduction. So not only could you barely move, you also could not ADS, and you also had sensitivity reduction, so if you got stunned from behind, you most likely couldn't fight back. This 2.6.0 is around the time I made my video on the stun gun, and I was like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But hey, they made it so you could ADS. I felt like hip fire back in season 1 was good, but they might have made some changes. Then season 3 came around, and Embark said, okay, well, you can't use your specializations while glitch status is applied, which was great because obviously the point of the stun gun was supposed to be able to deny like the heal beam, but then in 2.6 or in season 2 they said, okay, well now you can still use your heal beam, guys. So nobody was being punished for using their heal beam, and that's when the heal beam spam was really bad. They added this on, it helped a little bit, and obviously with season 3 was the winch claw, and that also became a pretty big problem, especially for light players. And now this one, I actually didn't even know about. I don't even remember if I read this in the 4.2.0 patch notes. But I guess in that patch, they had also added directional arrows. So if you guys ever play Call of Duty, whenever you get shot, it would show the direction from where you get hit, so you can know where they're coming from. So right there, they already added you another feature. Not only in total you can ADS, you can look at normal speeds. Now in Season 4, you could also see where you were shot. And mind you, there's no other tracers for any other weapon in the game. If you get shot at, you don't know where you're getting shot at from. Only for the stun gun does this work. And apparently all this wasn't enough, because in patch notes 5.10, which is the recent in Season 5, they said bye-bye stun gun. Because people are still saying stun guns are free kill. Now, speaking of that patch now, I'm actually going to pull that up because Embark said something really interesting about the stun gun. Stun gun, they said, overtly punishes those on the receiving end, which it does. But hear me out. I've been playing this game for about 5-6 seasons. I've used the stun gun myself for a while, and I've even stopped using it. Like even after like Season 4, I said it's not worth it anymore. I've literally only seen the stun gun used in like commit videos. Like I don't really ever see people mainly use the stun gun, and the only time it negatively affected me was when I was by myself and the light happened to catch me off guard, which by the way, that's the light's job. The light's job is for hit and run tactics and stealth, outsmarting your opponent. So if you are by yourself, let's do some crew drawings now. If I'm little chunky boy here, little big chunky heavy, and I'm all the way over here by myself, and my other teammates, they're all the way over here. They're going to the objective, that light's gonna come up and he's gonna say, yo, run your pockets, heavy, and he's gonna go zap, zap. And I know he might be facing the other way, so it's like draw his face. He's looking this way, so he's like not even with his teammates anymore. Like you see, there's like a complete difference in where they're at right now. You might not be looking at the light, and so now you're getting zapped. You can't use your specialization, and maybe you turn around, the light goes around you, and now you're dead. Well, sorry to tell you, you played the game wrong, and I know there's gonna be a lot of hate for this, but as someone who barely even gets killed by the stun gun myself, or you see anybody using it, just don't play away from your team. And if all your teammates are dead and you still get punished by stun gun, yeah, that's what happens. And I promise you though, most people that are using the stun gun, I don't know if it's really prevalent in smaller lobbies, but you're most likely facing someone who is literally like a top player. So even if they didn't have that stun gun, you're still dead. And I think that's where people are now anti-light. But yeah, so anyway, to finish my tangent, Embark states that the stun gun is mainly supposed to be a crowd control gadget. Now, so crowd control can mean a lot of things, so let's get the exact definition. Okay, so looked up the military definition of crowd control, and they state it is utilizing, Okay, well, there's a lot of definitions of crowd control, but I'm going to assume that Embark is meaning crowd control as slowing down an opponent in a non-lethal way. So obviously we do have other gadgets that are like this. We have, say, the glitch mine, technically like a goo gun, barricade, glitch grenade, etc. But obviously besides barricade, I can utilize a glitch mine, a goo gun, or even like a glitch grenade to secure a kill, which is Embark says no, we do not want lights to be able to secure a kill. So I had actually thought of this myself, but now after going through all the patch notes, it's really not an original idea. My idea for the rework, okay, well now my idea, it's not going to sound that original because Embark pretty much already did this, but it's going to be called the glitch gun. So by the name of the weapon suggests, it is a glitch gun, just like the glitch grenade. You're like, wow, that sounds kind of stupid. Well, that's something I didn't think of. So obviously we do have similar things, like how we have the sonar grenade, and the tracking dart, and you know, say like the glitch mine, glitch grenade, you know, kind of similar things. So what will this glitch gun do? So obviously it'll still do the same thing as it did before. It stops all interactions. Okay. It cancels specializations and gadgets, and it will also add glitch effect. And apparently the glitch effect must have been too long before, because you know, I think going back to 5 seconds would be good, but you know, knowing the current state, maybe we should just bring it down to 2 seconds. So you'll pretty much still get the same thing, you know, stop interaction. So that's good for cash out denial, and as well as cash box denial. So that means they'll drop them and stuff. This will be good for charge slam, kill beam denial, and obviously this applies to the glitch effect as well. In 5 seconds, you know, I feel like that'd be fair, because I mean, at this point we might as well just remove the gun from the game entirely, because what's the point of it? And so doing this, we will also bring a positive no movement penalty. Yep, no movement penalty, so you can ADS, move freely, look freely. So less punishing. So all it's gonna do is just give you a tiny little boop, and you can't use anything for a couple seconds. It's just gonna be a worse glitch mine and glitch nade. So there you go. So now everybody's happy. And, you know, if we really want it to be petty, we can just say projectile distance instead of, what was it? Instead of 16 meters, we'll just change it back down to 10. Boom. Now this will be the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm done. So I think what Embark's Embark's stun gun is going to be, it's just speculation. This is probably gonna be completely different from what I'm gonna say, but I think it's gonna be, I'm making this blue now for Embark. It's gonna be loud noise for activation. Loud noise for activation. 2 second fire delay. It's probably gonna have another 10 meters, 10 meter distance, and it's probably gonna do a AOE spread of glitch effect. So visually what that's gonna look like is it's gonna go, I'm gonna draw it out real quick. So here's our stun gun. Instead of going one little taser, it's gonna go pachoo, 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 most likely, kind of like the current lock bolts. You meant the lock bolt, maybe. Who knows at this point? I just think they should just keep it out the game at this point, because they've so much you could do, especially with an item called the glitch gun. Man, see, I'm already just got it in my brain now. I just keep calling it a glitch gun. It's a stun gun, and then it's probably gonna have a long cooldown or something. I don't even know what they're gonna do with it. It's not like anyone's gonna use it. Like I said, I only know like 3 people that use it. But anyway, this is just the end of my rant. I just wanted to say they should just make it a glitch gun. Kind of just was wanting to complain because I haven't had a chance to complain about it at all. But anyway, if you dislike the way I talked about the stun gun and you think it's overpowered, leave a dislike. If you thought I was pretty based, please leave a like. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos just talking about stuff. So yeah, till next time, peace.